Yeah?
Yeah.
We're live?
You're live.
Alright. Schmatt.
Yeah, the Irish.
I have no idea what to name. Let's see.
Still getting everything set up. So
Alright, we're live. Nobody's in here because it's really late at night. It's like 9 p.m.
so
It's all good. Hopefully you guys can catch this later on.
let's see how the sound is. A little echo. That's fine.
It's all good.
You can hear us fine. Why do I have the movies in front of me?
There's alcohol because I want to drink. It's really hot. It's ridiculous hot.
Yeah, so when it's hot, of course you put alcohol in your system to cool you off. Yeah.
So today what we're going to be talking about is actually rating the Marvel movies from 20 to 1, except for one movie, and we'll talk about it, and that's Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm about to have a kid, so I don't really have time to go watch a movie at the theaters right now.
I'm broke.
Yeah. So we'll let you guys kind of jump in, or if you don't catch it live.
Just checking. Think it froze.
Alright, I think it froze. We're lagging already. Just to kind of jump in at any point or comment or where Ant-Man and the Wasp should be. But
Or just comment and say, you guys
yeah.
did a great job. Awesome.
Thank you. A lot of you guys probably will not agree, and that's okay. That's what the community is about, having debates, discussions, as long as nobody's trying to...
And John needs to buy a fan because it's hot as hell in here.
You have a ceiling fan. So I'm not going to pour the whole beer because we're going to teach you what Irish car bomb is.
Oh, we're teaching them what the Irish car?
I'm sure somebody doesn't know what an Irish car bomb is.
People at our work don't know what the Irish car bomb is. The bartender at our work didn't know what the Irish car bomb is.
Alright, so before we jump in, I'm going to tell you something real quick.
Let me show you instead of tell you the Deadpool.
The minute you... Yeah, it's a Deadpool shot glass. The minute you put this into your beer, it's going to turn into a disgusting mess unless you drink it really quick.
It's not disgusting, but it's
It's disgusting if you let it sit.
basically Irish car bomb is Guinness with a shot of Bailey's
Delicious.
Irish cream in there. So usually you drop the whole glass in. We're not going to drop the whole glass in because we're going to reuse these later, so we're just going to pour it in.
Matilda, what's up? How are you doing? So we're showing people what's the Irish car bomb, then we're gonna actually jump into what the top 20 Marvel movies rating from 20 to 1.
Yeah, so feel free to comment, talk to us, tell us how much we're alcoholics and all that. So
put it in, just drink it. Tastes like
delicious.
Tastes delicious. It tastes like chocolate, same time coffee.
It's a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of coffee, ice cream maybe, but you don't taste alcohol.
Bueller. This is actually Comics with Bueller. This is my friend, I'll say his name, Matt the Irishman. And we're here to rate the Marvel movies from 20 to 1.
Just a shot.
Feel free to disagree or agree. So let's just jump in. The 20th movie, 20th place. We didn't even have arguments or discussions.
Oh yeah, and we argued a lot about this.
This list. So number 20 was Thor: The Dark World, which came out in 2013. I have a list because there's so many movies and things I want to talk about.
So Thor: The Dark World. I mean, basically, it's not very memorable for me. I didn't even consider it in the list. But he's like, no, we gotta put it in there. It's fine. Who's saying what?
So they have funny movies.
They have funny movies.
They do. Marvel does have some great movies. So Thor: The Dark World, it was bad. I remember watching and thought, this movie's not that good. But it was the one movie where you thought maybe they're about to head the same way DC is heading, which is disaster. And Chris Hemsworth, he's a solid actor actually, and he was trying to carry the movie and it just was not working.
No, he is a solid actor. Actually, I think he's perfect for Thor. I mean, he's doing a great job.
Chugs a lot of beer.
He actually got too big for the suit in the movie. Like, he got too buff where it actually ripped the suit. So, like, alright, dude, you gotta tone it down, or we gotta make a bigger suit, so.
Thor: The Dark World bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
One of them had to bite the bullet, and it had to be Thor: The Dark World. Since it was not that memorable, there's not much to discuss besides, Chris Hemsworth getting super buff and getting a new suit.
Exactly. That's what happens when you put sleeves on. Thor put sleeves on. Can't hide those guns.
So number 19 is gonna be Iron Man number 2, which came out in 2010.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think we even forgot to write down the villain.
So
he was bad.
For me, the whole Iron Man, like all three of them, I'm not a big fan of Iron Man. All of them, they just weren't my favorite, so I let him put them wherever the hell they want.
Yeah, Iron Man 2, at first, as a kid, I was a lot younger. I wasn't a kid, I was actually already like 20. There's this guy using the whip and just
beating the shit out of him.
You know what? There's a plus in this movie, actually. And maybe I should have bumped it a couple of... And that was
it's good,
Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow.
Yeah.
The Black Widow.
It's Scarlett Johansson, so...
She was awesome. So, I don't know if you guys agree. Hopefully, so far you're with us on that list. Besides, Scarlett Johansson making that little appearance.
Wait till later on they do tell us we suck.
Yeah. So number 18 was actually... We don't hate this character, but they were pretty bad. It was Iron Man number 3. She came out in 2013.
Yep.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow, she's become this She-Hulk. Maybe she was She-Hulk. And you also had...
It's movies I'm not going to watch again.
What was the other villain's name?
You're asking the wrong person.
He was a terrorist, and turns out he was just an actor, which a lot of people got so mad about that. Bueller, you might know, Matilda, if you guys know, just leave a comment down below about who that villain was at first. The M or something like that.
Okay. Alright, what are we on now?
We're actually on
17?
number 17.
Oh, this is what people might.
I still don't feel like people should argue this, and this is Avengers Age of Ultron. I don't know if you guys remember watching this movie.
It came out 2015. It wasn't that long ago. It was a good movie. It really was. But compared to the other ones, I didn't think it held up.
Yeah. I thought Ultron could have been better. I didn't feel like he was such a big threat in the movie. I actually thought Scarlet Witch was a real powerhouse who, if she goes mad, she could just destroy everybody.
Yeah, because the first time you saw Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, last time you saw Quicksilver too, because he risked his life for Hawkeye, which is the dumbest. Who the hell would do that?
Oh, there you go. Ben Kingsley played the villain. Yeah, see?
Yeah, thank you for that.
Agree with us? It's a bad film. It's pretty rough. And so, yeah, Avengers Age of Ultron, you have the first appearance of Quicksilver, and the last, because he dies.
Like I said, he risked his life for Hawkeye.
I feel
Would you do that? Would you really risk your life for Hawkeye?
He's the best man alive. Why would you? And I feel like they missed an opportunity with this character. He could have been so much better, kept him around. I'm not going to go into other movies, which is... They did a much better character in somewhere else.
Oh, with Quicksilver?
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about what?
X-Men? We're talking about Marvel right now.
No, I like that Quicksilver.
So, yeah, they really missed the opportunity right there. And,
Alright, next one.
Oh, the Mandarin. Thank you, the Mandarin.
Madagascar, that's what you
It's an M. M, Madagascar, Mandarin. M-A, pretty close. So, number 16, this is where people might start kind of changing opinion with us. Maybe not. It gets really hard. You guys look at the list and you guys start thinking like, oh, I forgot about that movie. So, number 16, once again, we don't hate these characters. It's just they were going down the wrong direction. It was Thor from 2011. Which is actually not terrible. We're not saying it's bad.
I like that movie. In fact, I'm a big fan of Thor. I love the comics, everything. The movie I thought was solid. But again, you're comparing it to all these other ones, and it seems like every year a new Marvel movie comes out, it just keeps getting better and better, with the exception of some. But most of the time...
Well, a little behind on that thing.
Yeah, sorry in the chat, if we fall behind, but
It's got a forward. Yeah. So, yeah, there's Thor, and
Matilda, which one are you talking about?
Matilda, which movie? We have so far we have Thor: The Dark World, Iron Man 2, Age of Ultron, and number 16 was Thor: The First Part. Like you said, we don't hate Thor. It's but when you start looking at the list as we go down, you're gonna start thinking, oh crap! Like okay, there's that many good movies.
Yeah, just like you said,
It only starts getting better
like
and
I said,
harder.
every year.
It's where we started arguing. And Thor, I thought was good. You know, there's a whole thing of where he can't lift his hammer. He's an immature brat, so to speak.
Basically, yeah.
And I thought it was a good movie overall, but it still needed something. Something was missing. You had the villain who was Loki.
Matilda, we're talking about Thor. The first one, the very first Thor movie that came out, what year? 2011.
I know we're a little behind on the whole chat, so I don't, maybe...
First time streaming, so sorry about that. So the struggles and unprofessionalism.
See my hand, let's see. How many seconds we're behind? 1, 2...
Just finished it, yeah.
3. Yeah, so it's Thor. Number 16. Number 15, we really kind of went back and forth on this. And it was Incredible Hulk in 2008, which is...
Oh. I like that.
Yes.
Ken, I like that. It's true. He showed up in a dusty town, and that was it. Like,
they're gonna say, "Oh my God, it was a disaster in this little town. Population of 35 passed away. Still terrible, but you got this big city or this little town." And I totally agree with you right there.
I think that's the best statement I can hear.
Yeah.
It's like showed up,
like
dusty
right
town. That's it. Like. He's in New York? No, he's out, somewhere else.
Also, I like Natalie Portman. I just didn't like her as much in the Thor movie. I don't see her as the main character.
I'm just gonna keep it going up because for us the chat's not moving up, so we gotta keep scrolling up.
Number 15, we're gonna go with Incredible Hulk, the very first one, and the reason we placed it there is because it was Edward Norton who did a very good job, I thought, and all of a sudden he became a bit of a diva, which is understandable. Where in Hollywood you are replaced.
The very first one came out 2000 though. The one.
Well,
okay, so there's the very first one.
We had an argument about this.
The first one came out in year 2000, I believe.
Yeah.
But that one wasn't technically a Marvel-made film.
It was by Marvel Studios, but not
it was
directly by them.
Universal Pictures or something like that. So we're not counting that one in his lime green kind of skin with the horrible CG.
I mean, you guys tell us. Do you guys consider that Hulk the very first one, or is it the one with Edward Norton the first one?
Yeah, because for me, like, big comic fan, the Hulk is my number one.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite all time. Love the stories, love the action.
Bash, smash, the story, everything.
It's just simple.
Which I love the beginning of the movie, if you guys remember. He's working in some company or warehouse in Brazil. And he's telling him, "Don't make me angry," and you see him like, turning green and just ready to beat the crap out of this poor Brazilian guy. But overall, it's another movie where I thought it was really good. It's just the list is ridiculous.
I mean, that's true. Matilda, you gave up Marvel movies for now. I mean, I really don't blame you. Honestly, as we get further down the list, one movie was Thor Ragnarok. The comedy in that, we'll talk about more later, but like that kind of was like it was getting to me too. But don't give up quite yet. I mean,
yeah, there's still some good ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Incredible Hulk. I actually like the villain. The villain was good. I like him more as a human than as a beast, even though he was a much more of a threat as a beast.
Hulk kicked his
but
ass
as a human who refused to give up and just kept on running, he looked like a Wolverine. Just looks terrible, just going like. But overall, I thought it was a solid movie. I feel like I should binge watch these movies in 1 week and redo this, where we feel like we'll be refreshed on everything. But we might do that a bit later, maybe half a year later or something after my little one's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Number 14. This one was so tough. It was Captain America: The First Avenger, which came out in 2011. I understand why some people might hate it. It's just a little bit slow paced at the beginning. The whole World War II vibe where it looks really old. I love that. I know some people didn't like that, which I would understand why. It's fine. But to me, that was one of my favorite movies. The character of Hugo Weaving as Red Skull, perfect. I love that they chose him as the actor.
Yeah, I'm like Captain America. It's not my top favorite heroes, but I was looking forward to this movie a lot. That my ex at the time, now my ex, we were going out, we were going to the movie. She wanted to see, I think it was a Zookeeper or something like that. And then really fast, I was like, oh, there's no screenings. So we'll go to 2 for Captain America. So I walked out with a smile after seeing that movie. She was kind of pissed off, but
that was the end of the relationship. Which is alright. If your girl or boyfriend does not support your love for comic movies or comics, be gone.
It was a great day for me. She was, it's okay.
Yeah, I really loved that movie. You had the first appearance of Bucky, which when I saw him die, just fall off the train, I was like, oh crap, that's it? He's dead? And it was so sad when he loses Peggy Carter. He wakes up in this futuristic world and realizes that everything's much more advanced in the future than what he's used to. He's just kind of looking around, lost, overwhelmed. But it was awesome how they made him look scrawny to this buff dude. I don't know how they did it, but it looked great.
That was like, I think they did the same, something to do with, I think, Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
The same CG and how they did that there, but it was very, very good.
Realistic. Number 13. This is where he started arguing with me about it. And that was Guardians of the Galaxy number 2. that moment of silence.
Okay, I thought it wasn't as great as the first one, but I love Guardians of the Galaxy. And I don't know if you haven't seen it yet, but spoilers, when Pac-Man came out, fucking blew my mind. I love Pac-Man.
By the way, there will be a lot of spoilers, so I can see how some people might want to whoop forward. And I thought it was good. There was a little moment where
he bought it.
I bought it. Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't want to pull every movie. I have it in alphabetical order, and it's such a hassle to try to put it all back together.
It's not now.
Yes, it is.
No.
I refixed it. It's not even a word, whatever. Well, you had Chris Pratt, who he was amazing as Star-Lord. He's like, my name is Star-Lord. Who? What? And he's still drinking whatever's left.
Oh, sorry. A little drop.
We'll get to it. At number 10, we'll do another one of these Irish car bombs. So, I was really kind of second guessing Dave Bautista as Drax. But, damn, was I wrong. And I don't want to get too deep into that because that was part
Matilda's leaving. Bye, Matilda. Thanks for
Bye,
dropping by.
Matilda. Thanks for dropping by. Hopefully you catch some rewind. Zoe Saldana. You had all these characters, but the main ones that were new was Sylvester Stallone came out. You had Yondu, who, Chris Pratt's chasing his father when all this time his real father figure was Yondu. Didn't teach him some great things, but
you did not cry. You were not good.
But at the end of the day, he was there. And then Baby Groot, man, he was adorable. I just want to pet that little guy.
Not like a teen version. It's just a dick.
We'll get to the Sylvester Stallone. So what are you talking about?
If there's a movie where you can understand what he's saying, it has to be a great movie.
Which at the end of the movie, if you guys don't know, where they're all doing the fireworks to kind of sending off Yondu. That was the original Guardians of the Galaxy before this new team came out, if you guys didn't know about that. And then I almost forgot Mantis.
Oh, yes, Mantis.
Mantis, she was a little weird, but it worked out.
I guess that's how she is.
It worked out. And then the villain, Eagle, as Kurt Russell. I love Kurt Russell. Tombstone? You guys don't agree? Come on. As Eagle, I thought he was good until he turns to that super god where... Like I said, that one part where...
Pac-Man fucked
Pac-Man scene, that was awesome. Number 12, we didn't really have much debate on this. Could have even gone down maybe 1 or 2 spots. Was Doctor Strange as it was Benedict.
Actually, those two could have been reversed. But
Yeah.
Doctor Strange. I mean, that one I actually didn't see in theaters. I heard it was good, but I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it later on when it came out, but that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Visual effects, everything. Have a doctor who's a dick most of the time, and and still a dick to be honest. I mean,
Don't drive and use your phone. That's what happened. Actually, you might get superpowers after.
he said, "Chris the man."
Kurt Russell. I have to agree, man. That guy he just puts out several great movies.
I know, you see he has a poster over on the ceiling in his bed.
My wife's okay with that.
I mean, it's probably her idea.
Huh. So Doctor Strange, I thought it was good, but it was a great movie. I was kind of at this point, Marvel had put out their reputation of they have good movies. They know what they're doing, so you didn't feel like it was gonna be a letdown. I was kind of looking forward to watching the movie, and it was good overall. I didn't know too much of Doctor Strange. I'm starting to learn more now. And
yeah, it's just not one of those comics that I really know too much about.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was a good movie.
I don't know. I looked at that one. It was more of a
a bit of comedy with the kid that starts beating the crap out of him.
Yeah, I mean at the end when he's like against Thanos, I mean I thought that was hilarious. So.
Yeah. Now the space god or what is he that he fights? I completely forgot. I think it starts with a D. I thought that was a cool scene where he keeps on dying and dying and dying and dying, but he's like, have the stone. Like, you could suck it, man. I'm gonna just keep on doing this, and there's nothing you can do. That was pretty awesome. Number 11. This is where we kind of debated where to put this movie, just because we were both kind of.
Yeah, like Thor. No, I mean,
we thought it was good. It was a much better direction of where they were going with that character, but overall, I thought it was a popcorn film.
I'll tell you my issues about this one. Go ahead.
It's Thor Ragnarok, which came out in 2017. You got Valkyrie, the Tessa Thompson, and Hela Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, that's right. Read those names. But with this, since I'm such a big fan of the Hulk and like World War Hulk and all those, like I want those to be its own movie, Planet Hulk and all that. And then they tried to like mix this in with it. It really pissed me off. And it gave the Hulk like an infant, kind of like his mentality, his how he is, like an infant, like a child, and
which he kind of is at times, but
no, but he's really. I mean, it depends on what comic you read and everything, but he's not. He's actually smarter than people think. But it pissed me off how it is, and then they only keep treating the Hulk like shit later on as the movie's going.
Well, we'll get. But it had its moments, like there was the part where Loki's sitting at the stadium and sees Hulk, like, oh shit, like not this guy again, he's gonna destroy me, and you see him fighting the Thor and just body like slams him like a little twig.
Loki's cheering, yeah! Now you know how it feels.
I thought Jeff Goldblum was a pretty awesome cameo. I thought he was funny. Valkyrie was actually pretty cool. I liked her. She gets this massive, gun, just like blasting everybody.
She's like the Hulk's mom. What the hell is that? Like.
Yeah. And you see the Hulk, he's going through his own little issues, like Hulk, the man, I don't want Banner or whatever.
Yeah. But some of the comedy was pretty like childish. Like when Thor threw that ball against the window trying to break it and it bounces back hits him in the head. I was like, okay, now you're.
Don't get me wrong. Here's my issue with that part. With some of those jokes is I understand they're trying to reach to kids, reach to adults, but you don't have to dumb it down for kids. Kids understand. It's PG-13. This is not PG.
Mm-hmm.
It's PG-13, so kids should understand what's going on in these movies. You don't need to completely dumb down some jokes. Overall, I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was way better than the Thor 1, Thor 2, I'll give you that.
Well, Thor 2, I mean, anything's better than that.
I guess it was kind of a dumb... No, I thought it was a little bit funny where Mark Ruffalo, who takes over Edward Norton, he jumps off the ship, or the vessel, to fight this wolf or this creature. If you guys know the name, just let me know. And you see him just... Like, holy crap, the Hulk just died. I thought Hela as a villain, I didn't know what to think of Kate Blanchett, just because I've seen her in other movies and I just couldn't take her as that main villain. I thought she was awesome. I thought she was great.
Because of Lord of the Rings, she's like a freaking elfin goddess. Yeah. Like, I mean...
You got the whole
she was from good to evil, I mean... But her costume, like, she looked great.
Yeah, I agree with Ken. Jeff was awesome. Jeff Goldblum, The Fly, Jurassic Park, classic actor to bring back into the movies.
Yeah.
And I'm sweating.
It's hot in here, of course. Can't afford a fan.
But I could afford comics. Number 10, we're actually gonna skip just because, like we said.
Oh, that was the workaround. Yeah. Ken saying that like they didn't have the rights to Hulk, so they shortened Planet of Hulk into the Thor movie. I understand that too. Yeah, I understand that, and believe me, I was reading about it, and that's why. But nonetheless, it still pissed me off. But I completely understand the whole rights and everything they have to work around, and they did what they did. You know, they did what they could, and I understand. But being such like a Hulk fan, I love those stories that I was like, I really want to see just the main movie like that, just to see how they do it. But thank you, Ken, for commenting on that.
Yeah, you know what, the story, if you read the story, it's a really good book. It's an amazing story, actually, where he finds love. But, I mean, I won't go too deep into that, mainly because it's the whole movies. But
Finds love.
I thought it was good. I thought the movie was good, but just some of the non-stop childish jokes kind of bugged me a bit, which it shouldn't, just because it is a popcorn film. But it did a little bit. But at the end of the day, you know, I rewatched it the second time with my wife. And it didn't quite bug me as bad. I thought it was okay. You know, I was like, I could live with this. So before we go into number 9,
number 9.
Yeah, because as I said,
oh yeah,
Ant-Man the Wasp. I have my wife could be having a kid any day now. It's pretty close now, and so I just don't have time for the movies. We're getting everything ready, and you know what? Ken, just. You know what? Let us know what you thought. Should it be high up there, or should it be right around this area where it's 10th place, or?
Right now we're just throwing it at number 10.
Yeah,
it could be lower, it could be higher.
For all I know, it could be better or not. We don't know. We'll talk more about the first one later on. So, cheers.
Me choke on this. It's so cold. I put it in the freezer.
It was in the fridge already. So yeah. At number 9, while he's still drinking, we actually decided to throw this in there. We didn't know whether to throw it lower or higher up, and that's. You okay?
You gotta wipe my sash.
That was Iron Man number 1, which came out in 2008. Now the reason we put it in the top 10 was because this is the one that started it all. If this movie doesn't work, if it's garbage, if it's terrible, one of the worst movies ever, for all we know, it's going to take another 8-10 years for Marvel to try it again, retry to do everything. But that movie to me was, as a kid, 21-year-old, I thought it was a great movie at that time. We're going to talk about how I recently saw it.
Yeah, so Iron Man, like it started it all basically. You know, that's why we put it at number 9. I mean, I didn't think it was that great of a movie, to be honest, but at the time it was great, and it led to all these other movies.
What bugged on was that the whole Thor battle got cut short.
Yes, that pissed me off too. The battle.
That was a great battle. That's a good point, actually. We forgot about that battle. You know, we talked about how you got just swung around, but yeah, the battle was short.
Was it the little cartoon that they made of Planet Hulk or comic? I can't remember. It's been so long since I read it. But what was the other? Not Thor. Billy Ray or something. God, blanking out here. You know who I'm talking about? The other one that holds the other hammer.
Are you talking about Idris Elba?
No, the character, the Marvel character.
I'm talking about the actor.
No, he was not in the movie. Whatever, he was either in the. It was in the little cartoon they had of like Planet Hulk, or it was the comic. I can't remember.
Oh, so it might be the comic zone.
But it was God, what's his name? Billy, I want to say something Ray or something like that. But he's the other one who has another hammer like Thor, and he was the one who fought the Hulk, and the Hulk, and Hulk just beat the shit out of him. Like he's like, I heard of you, Hulk. Together we can get out, and Hulk just started beating his face in, like.
Yeah. So, as we said, Iron Man, it is the one that started it all. You had him starring the suit where you see how he gets injured. I thought it was funny,
Beta Ray Bill, you're the best. Thank you, Ken. Thank you.
Beta
Ray Bill.
We're getting schooled right now. Thank you, Ken.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, so Iron Man, I thought villain. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but the villain was weak overall.
Oh, and Iron Man, yeah.
Yeah, the first one. But the story of how he became Iron Man, he builds the suit into this whole terrorist cave. I thought that was pretty cool. That was awesome. And like I said, if Iron Man doesn't become a hit, you don't have any more Marvel movies for a while.
That's true. I mean,
because, like he was talking about the whole Hulk with Eric Bana, that movie, a lot of people hated it. So Marvel didn't touch any movies for a while. You still had Fox, but that's a whole different story.
Oh yeah, the X-Men and everything else. That's
yeah, but so Marvel decided to finally dip their feet in water. With the first Iron Man, and it was really good.
Yeah, when he built the suit in the cave, yeah, that was a great scene.
It was such a good origin story as a movie. And you had Gwyneth Paltrow, who was at that moment she's a secretary, and it worked to me. Even though in other movies I've seen her as a boring character, in this movie I thought she worked out. She was good. One thing he forgot was that Cuba Gooding Jr. is in this movie, which he gets replaced later on with Don Cheadle, who then becomes the Iron Patriot. But Cuba Gooding Jr. was the original guy who came out where show me the money.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot all about that. He was telling me that before we started streaming. I was like, he was in there? I was like,
Which, I don't know about you guys, but I actually love Don Cheadle. He's an amazing actor.
War Machine.
Cuba Gooding Jr., I think he would have been good, but he would have been so over the top where he may have cast a shadow over Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
You know what? I don't know about that. Because Robert Downey Jr., I think he plays a great Iron Man.
He does.
I mean, his whole, his attitude and everything like that. I don't think he got overshadowed. I think he does a great job. I think he continues to stick out more with his kind of like smart-ass attitude and everything like that.
Yeah.
Which, I love that in the character because it fits him.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, going off topic to Spider-Man, the second actor after Tobey Maguire, whose name I forget, but I loved him as a Spider-Man because he was that smart-ass attitude where it's like, the guy pulls a knife, oh my god, a knife, whatever am I going to do? It's that kind of mentality that, I love seeing that kind of Spider-Man, and I was kind of sad when he did something stupid to get him kicked off.
Yeah, so whether you love it, I hope nobody hates it or just are not the biggest fan of Iron Man movies at all.
Except
you gotta pay your respects, and Iron Man did it. They provided the very first movie that became a hit, and it just bam, 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 bam. Now they put out like 4 Marvel movies every year. So at number 7, this one we had to switch spots just because we didn't think it deserved to be higher.
Wait, number 8?
Oh, holy crap. Number 8.
Going back to elementary school.
Number 8 is, everybody was kind of scared of this just because the amount of superheroes in one movie could have been a little bit overwhelming, and that was The Avengers, the very first part. I was kind of skeptical, scared, whatever you want to call it.
I was excited. I was like, fuck yeah.
No,
I mean, who's scared for this? I'm like, yeah, kick some ass as a team.
When they first said it, I was like, ugh. When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my god, yes.
My first thought, I was like, yes, the Hulk will kick Thor's ass.
Not quite. I don't think they were ready for that.
He can lift the hammer, okay?
In comics. Maybe he'll get there soon. But you forgot. Hela lifted the hammer like nothing. We crushed it. But
yeah, she destroyed it. But I mean, that was,
yeah.
I give credit to the Hulk because it's pure strength.
Yeah. So in Avengers, you had, bam, the original Avengers. You had Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, Captain America. They don't even show him. It's kind of disrespectful, but you had Black Widow. and Hawkeye.
Oh, Hawkeye. Well,
Which, by the way, I forgot. Nick Fury makes his first appearance in Iron Man 2. No,
the Hulk.
The Hulk.
Because I don't think he came out in the first
No, he didn't.
Iron Man movie, but he came out in the Hulk after the credits.
Yeah,
Right?
which he comes on so many movies, but he's a good Nick Fury.
That's the one that started it all. I'm building a team.
Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, but when this first came out, and they chose Loki. Excuse me, that view. They chose Loki as the main villain. Oh man, that was badass. I was thinking, yeah, let's do this.
And what's his name? The actor again for Loki? I think he plays a great Loki.
Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston.
But,
He's a great Loki. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a great job. I think he fits the character.
He's kind of like this powerful being, but he cowers that when he knows he's not strong enough, well, he will stab you in the back real quick.
Though he grows a heart later on.
Since he saw the first Avengers?
No, this is the one since Iron Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Recommend you watch the first Iron Man, you know.
But I mean, I don't, because it might not hold up.
I still watch it. If it's on TV, I have nothing else to watch. Why not?
It won't be on TV.
It's on TV a lot.
What's the next one?
Yeah, so that was the Avengers. It worked out. It was amazing. The whole co-op between all of them was really good.
Farley's Nerd Cave.
Hey, what's up, Farley's? How are you doing, man?
So right now we're just talking about our list that we made of
Top 20 Marvels. So we have
Marvel movies, not Marvels in real life.
Marvel movies.
So we're just going down the list. We just ranked the Avengers, the very first one, and
number 8.
Number 8.
Farley just got here, so you might be thinking, what the hell's wrong with you guys putting that number 8, whether it's higher or lower? Number 7. This is where some people really might blow up on us or agree with us, and that is Spider-Man: Homecoming. This came out last year? Marissa Tomei as Aunt May. I'm sorry, but look,
she keeps getting younger.
Actually, I looked up how old she is, and I could see why they picked her as Aunt May. But my goodness, she should not be Aunt May. You see, I could.
No wonder Tony Stark wants a piece of that.
Iron Man's hitting on her nonstop. But you had the kid. Tom Holland. I almost confused it with Tom Hiddleston. Tom Holland, which is Spider-Man. I like the fact that they actually got a really, really young kid who's still in high school, developing into an adult. I know he's already like 20 or something like that.
That was the whole point.
But he looks really young.
Because the first one, Tobey Maguire, I'm pretty sure that's his name. He started in high school, blah blah, and then all of a sudden he transferred out. Real fast. You didn't see the high school, the awkward years, and this is what they want. They want that awkward teen stuff going on.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that has a lot to do with Spider-Man.
Yeah. One thing I was not sure about whatsoever was my Batman, my second place Batman, Michael Keaton, as the Vulture. I was like, what are they doing? And then I saw him play the Vulture. You know, he's that innocent dad who's actually a really evil guy. I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I actually like him as a Vulture. I thought he was cool. But he completely changed his outfit. I could see why. It will look really cheesy if it's some guy with just feathers like.
Well, of course, like because you're going back comic book style, like how they created the costume. Nowadays, they got the CG, they got the technology. Let's make this dude as badass as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, excuse me.
Yeah, so I thought overall, Tom Holland as Spider-Man, he was okay. You know, he's this kid who's learning this new awesome suit that Iron Man gave him, and he's just like, oh, wait, what? I could do that? Oh, I could do this? And the beginning where he's all about YouTube, all about Instagram and everything, which they changed it to kind of go with the times where we're at now, where everything's all about,
social media and
social
stuff.
media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Like, I like how they're keeping him. Like, he's an awkward teen.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple. He's awkward. I mean, he's just trying to figure stuff out. He's young. He's naive. I mean, trying to get a girl, all that, you know.
I don't know if he ever. He's always gonna be the guy who wants a girl, but can never get her.
But seeing like a father figure in Tony Stark, so.
Yeah, actually, that was that's the best part to me about so far about Spider-Man. It's that relationship that's being developed between him and Iron Man, Tony Stark's. Um, I don't know if it ever happened in comics. If it did, just let me know in the comments down below. But I thought that was pretty awesome. And overall, like I said, this movie was good. The only thing that I did not like was how weak the Shocker was. No pun intended. He was so
shows you how
weak.
mature I am.
The minute I said the Shocker,
This is that whole statement, how weak the Shocker was.
which goes what? There was two characters with the glove on.
It was, yeah.
Where a lot of people actually question, I almost forgot, was where the hell were his Spidey senses? He got clobbered by the Shocker the first time. Bam!
I think when they said like he's the next movie or something, he's gonna have spider senses. But Kenny thought the suit stepped on his own abilities. Yeah, that's true. Because he started relying on the suit. Like John was saying, oh, I can do this, I can do that. What about his basic, his strength, his web sling? Spider-Man is strong.
Yeah.
Like people think like he's strong, yes, but like they don't really know how strong he really is. And I forgot what issue it was when it was a Doc Ock that took over Spider-Man's body, and he found out how strong Spider-Man was, and he was freaked out how much he was holding back because I think he punched the Scorpion's jaw right off or something like that.
Doc Ock was like, holy crap! Like he could have done this to me all this time.
Exactly. So like Spider-Man is actually really strong. They say he can go toe to toe with the Hulk. I don't know about that, but I mean like he's nimble.
I agree with you, Ken. I think it kind of that's what they showed in the movie though. Is that Iron Man says, "That's it. You don't deserve this suit. Give me the damn suit." And he's like, "No, but I need it, or else I can't save the city." He's like, "Well, then you're not Spider-Man. You're not a hero. You need a suit." It's who he is that needs to come out, and it does. He shows his true powers when he doesn't have that suit on. He has that little rag thing on his face and that loose sweater. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was awesome. Overall, I thought it was a good movie. Number 6. This is the movie we flip places. I have not seen it in a while, but I still have a vague memory of being such a great movie. I saw it with Matt the Irishman.
Matt the Irishman.
And one of our friends, she was just laying down watching it, but we were all enjoying it. And that was The Winter Soldier. Came out in 2014. Which, actually, Bucky's name is Sebastian Stan, the actor. This is the first appearance of Anthony Mackie as the Falcon, who, if you guys have never seen him in The Hurt Locker, go watch that movie right now. Amazing. And Winter Soldier I thought was really good. It's the whole relationship between Bucky and Captain America, where you see it where Captain America does not want to hurt him, but Bucky's just brainwashed. He's just a soldier, and he is trying to just kill Captain America. And you feel bad. Like if you feel bad in the movie, that's how you know they have you and just sucked in. The opening scene, one of the beginning scenes was Nick Fury. That was awesome, where he's driving the vehicle and then all this chaos starts happening, where you see Bucky's appearance, this metallic arm, and he just throws his grenade. He's like choking the crap out of Black Widow. I mean, that movie was so intense. I mean, you've never seen the Black Widow so terrified until that movie.
I don't know. If you look at the first Avengers, where she goes trying to recruit the Hulk.
Oh, she knows what she's dealing with.
She looks like she's gonna die. She's like, oh Lord.
She knows what she's dealing with. But in this movie, she thought she could stop him, and then realizes what a menace this guy is. That he's here just to kill and kill. You see her face, like, holy crap! Like I'm out of my own league right here. And I thought the movie was amazing. The movie was so good.
It's alright.
Oh, crap. I'm about to start arguing.
No, I agree with him. Actually, we pretty much agreed on the spot where it's at. Like, it was a great movie.
Yeah. You know what? Ken has been pretty knowledgeable. So who's the other guy? He was one of the military members that tries to arrest Captain America, then elevate him. He beats the crap out of everybody, and that guy kind of lasts. He's
I don't know. I think I've seen the movie. It's been a while.
he's part of Civil War. Remember the opening scene where the dude has his skull? Crap. You know what? I'll be right back. I know where it is. I have a Funko Pop.
Oh, he has a Funko Pop, guys. What's gonna happen? He's gonna find the Funko Pop. What are you doing? Did you pause it?
No, I didn't. I just had to go check something. Bam! His name is Crossbones. It was just bugging me so much that I knew I had a Funko Pop because I thought Crossbones was a pretty cool character. I will get into detail in the next movie about that, but I thought overall the movie was really good. Then you had Peggy Carter's daughter, who happens to be Captain America's next crush, which is kind of weird. You know, he dated the mom, and then the daughter's completely okay with dating him, but
you know what? Keep it in the family.
keep it in the family. I guess there's nothing
What's
wrong.
wrong with that? I'm like, you know what? I'm too old for you, but you know what? Let me hook you up with someone else.
So The Winter Soldier, I remember watching this in theaters 2014. Amazing movie. I loved it.
The feet cut up?
Did it? What?
Ken said feet cut out. No, I think it's back on now.
Shit's out when I expect on.
Okay, now. Thanks,
Oh.
Ken.
Sorry about that. Maybe it's when I had to check something real quick.
Yeah, you screwed everything up.
Number 5. This is where people are. Alright, so where's our top
That's
5
how many
movies?
times he said this is when people's gonna get
No,
this out.
okay, so every movie I think somebody's gonna say something, somebody's gonna. But the top 5, it was really hard just because overall it's just based on our opinion on how we felt about the
Yeah,
movies.
this is our opinion. So
So hopefully you guys are okay with this. We're not. Like I said, we're open for a debate. You know, it's all good.
hey, Common Bags 22.
Hey,
What's
Colin
up?
Bags, how are you doing, man?
Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about our list of the top 20 Marvel movies, or
Yeah, and now we're about to get into the very sketchy area top 5. This is my friend Matt the Irishman. I'll say it how many times I have to say it.
he just threw the Irishman on there for some reason.
I like to say the Irishman. Feels like he has a superpower or something.
To drink.
Superpower, yeah. By the way, Colin Bags is one of our younger audience.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
To drink water.
It's all good, Colin Bags. He actually is very knowledgeable about comics.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And so number 5 is, I'm afraid to say it,
It's Black Panther.
Black Panther from 2018.
So Black Panther, it was a great movie. Don't get us wrong. We loved the movie. We didn't think it was the best, though. I mean, I got a lot of things to say. It came out, everybody's like, yeah, Wakanda for life, whatever. You know, it was great. I loved it. But there was other ones that I believe were so much better. Which, I mean, it's empty. Which, like I said, get down further into the top 5, you'll see one of them that I know you're strongly disagree with, which I thought should be in the top 5. But Black Panther, I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about it. It was just a great movie.
So, here's my thoughts on Black Panther. I thought it was a really good movie. You know, the way they really went deep into the whole culture. That battle scene where it's his first time where he's owning up to be Black Panther. And then you have the
Who are you thinking about?
the Gorilla Tribe.
Oh, what's his name? Yeah. Oh,
I feel terrible. Comic Bags, what's his name? Or Ken, help me out here. So, damn, right here.
Well, you have it right there.
Yeah, but it doesn't say who the character is. It'll tell me the actors, but I won't say actor, character.
Okay.
So, that's a great opening scene, or not opening scene, but it's the beginning of the movie. They're fighting, and you see the tribe of each one just pushing them to the edge of the cliff, and you're thinking, holy crap! Like when you're right there in theaters, it's pretty epic how close the battle scene is.
Did they change the name?
may have. Maybe that's why I'm drawing a blank. I'm not sure who they decided to call him, but I thought, you know, the sister was really cool, but I know a lot of people had a problem with Michael B. Jordan playing Killmonger. But
I think he did a great job.
I thought he was amazing. You know, the fact that
who really has that dedication to go find out your parent, you know, your father died, almost knocked the girl or something,
I leaned my elbows in.
and then all the way go through what is it, the army or military or whatever, and then to kill all those people. Like, he took vengeance on that shit. Like, that was a priority since age 5. Like, oh no, I'm gonna kill this guy.
That was the only cheesy line where he's like, he had to explain. You see these dots right here? It's for everybody I killed. I was like, okay. But you know, the fact that he said he was from the hood, he came here, like, he's like, nobody showed me respect, nobody showed respect to my father, he just killed him in cold blood and left him behind. That was awesome. Like, the dude, he was a great actor.
Like, he was very passionate when he said those lines.
Which, if you've seen him in Creed, he shows that passion. He's a really good actor.
He's a great actor. So, Ken, I think he was 2 on PC.
It was too
In the comics, he said in the comics it was like that. So in the movies they said it might have changed the name.
Yeah.
Because you can't always go with the comics to the movies. It's a different universe. It's
But you know the whole thing, the whole ritual of him, you know, meeting his father, and then he finds out that his father killed his own brother to keep it all a secret, where they have to keep this village underground. Nobody must know about the riches and how wealthy and they live so happily ever after.
Which makes sense too, because it's. I mean, I can see his point where it's like we have no war, we have no fighting, we're prospering, we're doing everything. If we bring in the outside world, they're nothing but war. Which, if I mean, is he wrong? Really? Is he really wrong? So I mean, I understand his point of view, but as Killmonger said, we can help so many. They can help so many people outside, and
not give them weapons, but overall
not
help.
weapons, but like help. Like their technology, and like the sister, she's supposedly she's smarter than Tony Stark. Supposedly she's supposed to.
I could see it. I mean, if she was born into this type of technology, I could see how her brain just developed quicker.
Yeah, I think in the comics she's supposedly smarter than Tony Stark. So like, but again, the technology they have, it's far more advanced than anybody else.
Guerrera as Okoye, which she's the girl from Michonne from Walking Dead. I thought she was great. Overall, I've always liked Michonne.
M'Baku. Thank you, Comic Bags. M'Baku, the leader of the Gorilla Tribe.
Yeah,
is what we're talking about.
Comic Bags. It was in the movie he was called M'Baku, which I thought M'Baku was awesome. I loved M'Baku. I actually love that he was ended up being one of the main characters actually to help out Black Panther. And
you can tell right off the bat, like they did not like each other, but at one point they
had
friends.
Respect.
They had respect, like there was some kind of friendship or something had, before maybe they were allied together.
Yeah, the tribe was kind of like somewhat banned up in those freezing mountains, but
while they were nothing, not freezing.
Which it kind of surprised me, when you see Black Panther almost pretty much died, and then he gets saved by M'Baku and his tribe, and they actually have his back, and there's this massive battle going on right there, and they're just going nuts. And then M'Baku gets there, he's like, my tribe, like, he doesn't say anything, but just walks up there like, I'm the biggest badass here besides Black Panther, and just starts kicking everybody's butt. Yeah. Problem I had with this movie was the rhinos.
Really? The rhinos are the issue?
They look so fake. Like, I don't mind them being fake in the movie when they're battle scenes, but when there's this part where they're just there chilling in the field, you guys could use a real rhino.
They can afford real rhinos. I mean, shit,
what's wrong with them?
Come on now, CG can only go so far. I mean, like,
they look pretty good in 300. I just went there.
300 was like all CG. Look at their abs. Come on now, like.
It's amazing abs. It's a whole different story. So yeah, overall I thought Black Panther was good, but it still did not make the top 3. But Black Panther does not end there, and you'll see why I still didn't have it up there. Number 4.
Now this one I could say you probably gonna be like, what the fuck, guys?
The only reason you guys might have an issue with it, but this is our kind of analysis on why we thought it should be up there. And this is when Marvel, they have proven that they have good movies. They have a reputation for putting out really good stuff, but they had only put out top main characters, which I've shown: Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk. And then all of a sudden, I don't want to call him a B or C level character.
He's not, because I mean he's actually a genius and everything like that, and like
he's an important character. I just didn't know how they were gonna
Yep.
be able to do him.
But number 4 is
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. And I really strongly agree that it should be in the top, because this movie, like, you look at it, you're like, Ant-Man.
You fought for it.
I did, because I was like, Ant-Man, this, it's going to be whatever. I had low, like, I was thinking down here, it wasn't going to be that great. I love this movie. I thought it was great. Paul, was it Rudd?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. I think he plays a great Ant-Man. I mean, don't get me wrong, in the comics, like, Ant-Man is a genius.
Yeah.
And he did a lot more than...
Especially Hank Pym.
Especially,
The original Ant-Man.
But he did a lot with the Avengers that they're not showing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because of course it's different, so I understand that. But as far as this movie goes, I think it's great. And I stand by that.
And that's all he's gonna smell. So, Ant-Man, you see this guy who's just...
Bags, that's right, I love Ant-Man. Me and you, that's right. Cheers.
Don't cheer with, please. So, it says here Marvel has done it again, but you know what? They really did. I really thought this was such a surprise movie. The villain, the actor himself, I thought was okay. I didn't think he was amazing. But when you show him as just Yellow Jacket, don't show me his face. Kind of messed up, but it's honest truth. I actually thought he was a threat. He's Yellow Jacket, but it's hilarious when you have these little massive battle scenes. You see explosions, little things happening.
No,
you see the little train, Thomas the Train, and it just lifts up.
I mean,
like all of that just with that little.
From the serious points to the comedy, I think overall this was a great movie. The Yellow Jacket, I think, was a great villain to start off. It really was, because I mean, it introduced Ant-Man now, as well as the creator of the suit, the original Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the technology behind it and how people want to steal it because it's such a powerful thing to have, and then how they try to replicate it with the Yellow Jacket. I think it was great. Just to start it off as the first episode of first movie for Ant-Man. I think it was great.
What I love about Ant-Man is that they show that this guy is like the comics. He's down on his luck always. He starts off in jail, punch in the face.
Sorry, man. Alright, Alex, the comic reporter. Thanks for stopping by. In case you want to rewind.
Hey, what's up, Alex? Hopefully you're doing good, man. Hey, I saw your live feed. It was awesome. And
calling back. This is our first live stream, by the way, in California.
Yeah, this is our first Comics Addiction.
Huh?
CA's Comics Addiction.
No,
He's in California.
That's California. This is the California CA. I think California.
So, yeah, this is my first live stream. It's a little dark. I can see the video looks a little dark. It's definitely a work in progress. We have the lights to actually make it look better.
But it's hot as hell.
It's so hot, man. It's like 90 degrees.
Somebody can't afford a fan.
Forget the fan. It's just hot.
Or an AC.
I live by the beach. It should not be this hot.
We don't live really by the beach. But
It's like 10 minutes. 10 minutes is fine.
Yeah. Can't afford to live by the beach. Come on now. We're broke.
I'd rather buy comics than to spend extra rent.
But you all know, we got fires over here. It's super hot over here in California right now. I mean, it's hitting the triple digits. So.
Yeah, Comic Bags. It's actually our first live stream. Definitely thank you for joining us. Yeah, this movie it was really good. You see the relationship with the daughter. I actually felt for him. He's trying to get it together with that little cucaracha on the minivan. But yet he still goes back to stealing I love how he worked at that little job that little job where they call him in the office and they tell him,
It was Baskin Robbins.
yeah, I can't remember. It's that little, it's still an office, tiny office. And they call him over and they're like, hey, so I see you did a big crime.
He's like, yeah, it's the man. He got 5 pounds. Oh, so
Yeah.
you're no, you're fired.
You never get out. Get out. One of my favorite characters, which is why I really want to see part 2. Like I said, I can't right now.
What
is
comes out on DVD?
Michael Pena, which is Luis. Oh my goodness, that guy almost stole the movie.
Like, he is a hilarious actor. On any movie he's on, and it's great. Like, what was the movie? Chips, I think it was.
No, what was Shooter? Shooter was where he's just not a dumb cop, but he's that little out of shape cop, and
He's hilarious.
he has a lot of good movies.
When I saw him in there, I was like, oh yeah, definitely it's gonna be a great movie. Like, the comedy is a lot of it's gonna come from that. I mean,
one last thing I do want to talk about is when he first steals the suit, and he thinks piece of cake, and he presses that button and disappears. Sees Michael Pena getting butt naked. Starts going in. If you guys have 4K TV, and you see him just start going through all that craziness, that little mini rave party in some apartment complex, it is awesome. It is hilarious.
comments. Ant-Man and Wasp, it will be on Netflix, and that will be the last Marvel movie that goes on Netflix now. Because Marvel is making their own little website thing like that, so Netflix will no longer have any of the new Marvel movies.
It kind of sucks, but DC and Marvel are pretty much doing their own secret private channels. And if it's $10, and Netflix $10, I'm still okay with it just because if you get basic cable and internet, that's like $150.
That's true.
When you add up the prices, yeah, that's fine. I'll pay $10, $12, whatever it is. As long as it's below $50 for all 3 programs, I'll pay for it. That's fine.
And if you think about Netflix, they cycle through a bunch of movies too. So if you miss it, you miss it, or whatever. But if it's on Marvel, you're probably gonna watch it. It's gonna be there forever in the archives.
And Ken, if you're telling me I want to love part 2, because we love this one that much, I cannot wait to watch it.
I can't
Hell,
either.
I might tell my wife, you know what, can you hold the baby in for a week more just so that we can watch the movie?
Yeah, I hope you said that loud enough so she can hear me. She's
gonna choke me. By the way, because we do have a kid, there's some movies that my wife cannot watch with me, but she is awesome enough to let me go watch it with my friend right here.
Yeah.
So.
Like majority of the Marvel movies and everything. We've seen.
Don't get me wrong, I'll buy the movie. We'll have a movie night with her, and it's always awesome just to watch with her. Now it's a top 3. Before we get to top 3, we're gonna do one last one.
Well, you should have told me that before I was drinking like beer.
Don't drink it. Don't try it. I think it's almost gone, actually. Yep, pretty much gone.
Awesome, yeah.
It's alright. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Calm bags. I actually waited to drink till I was 21. Proud to say that. Somewhat.
I was 18.
I was 21. I actually was terrified of my mother. So.
Can't say no shit.
Number 3. It's gonna be. Now, this one really caught us with surprise. Came out in 2014. He was looking forward to it regardless.
Right.
I didn't start collecting comics till 2013, 2014, just because I couldn't afford it as a kid. I only watched TV shows. And that was.
And now we have a big boy job.
Yeah, now I have a lot of comics.
We're still broke. But I mean.
Yeah. Which is Guardians of the Galaxy, 2014. When I first saw this movie, we were watching it. I remember we worked a double shift. I was exhausted. That movie woke me up.
We both got off
at 8 in the morning.
Like it was like over a 12-hour shift at work.
We worked from 8 p.m. to like 10 a.m. and said, should we watch it? Okay, let's go. Let's do this. So I went to watch the movie, and the movie was amazing. I mean,
it was great. Like
I'm not the biggest like sci-fi or space fan,
but I'm the same way. Like, I'm more for fantasy. As far as sci-fi goes, I'll choose like the dragons, knights and all that stuff over the space and everything. But Guardians of the Galaxy, that was, yeah,
Right
it
here.
was great. I
The
mean,
original team, which I'll try to do a close up. I don't think you can see the original team right there. You can see this when they go.
I think they've seen the damn movie.
Yeah, the whole lineup right here.
Oh,
when they're in prison, you see Star-Lord just right there. I was like,
I think when I saw that in the trailer, I was like, I gotta go see that. That's when Chris Pratt. I think that's when I noticed him as an actor. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I've seen him in other movies too, but like
my respect for this guy just.
Don't get me. He did what all the other heroes have done. He's lost weight. He worked out. He got into a great physique, and then, not to mention, well, I mean, like in the last Avengers movie, they kind of talk shit as like, oh.
Yeah, he did. He had this. He had Jurassic World. He had the first Gamora appearance, which the whole Thanos story. We'll go into that. He had Drax, like I said. I don't know if Dave Bautista was gonna work out or not. You're like, could Dave Bautista really work?
I've never seen him as an actor, but honestly, as far
I see him as a wrestler.
I mean, yeah, as a wrestler, of course, but like, that's kind of acting in a way. But
Yeah.
I mean, as far as Drax go, I think he did a great job. I did not expect that. I mean,
you had Groot, which I like.
Vin Diesel did an amazing job.
When you think about it, Vin Diesel has done a lot of voice jobs, and he's pretty damn good at it. Even though he's cocky, he's really good.
But I mean, I am Groot.
Yeah, I agree. Convex. Guardians of the Galaxy was such a good movie. It was a surprise. You know what?
Rocket Raccoon. I mean,
Rocket Raccoon.
That's what.
No, he was hilarious. Like I'm just saying overall.
Yeah, he is hilarious, and like it's.
Oh, did it again.
That's why I hold my beard, because someone,
Keep on putting my weight when I forget my table's kind of not very sturdy.
I know, I'm the fat one. Jeez. No, but I mean, his whole attitude, like his mentality. I love when they're such a smart ass and everything like that. And it's just hilarious.
He stole somebody's leg. He's like, what do we need that for?
We don't. I just stole it.
Who's the actor again?
For
Rocket Raccoon.
God, I just told you.
Yeah, no. I completely forgot to write it down, but Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper. I got it before he said. Yeah, his voice is really good. Vin Diesel, by the way, if you don't know, he does Iron Giant's voice. That's a great movie. But you had Groot. Groot was good. We didn't know we were gonna love Groot so much as Baby Groot.
Yeah, comic bags. The whole team. You can't pick a favorite one. They're just together. They're amazing.
Yeah.
And then Ken. That's true. Pratt. He's grooving out, kicking ass. I mean, what's better than that? Like. That whole soundtrack was great. I mean, I actually went out and bought it too.
I have it too.
I mean,
Ooga chaka, ooga. You know what? I played that song for my wife's proposal when I proposed to her.
Really?
I gave her a teddy bear that sang that song. Ooga chaka. I got it. And then I went, like, with my ring and everything. She was so happy and excited. I don't know if she understood the meaning of it until she saw the movie. But she was like, hey. I have that bear.
We should have played it at your wedding, then that could have been in the back.
Oh, that would have been epic.
As I get screwed over as the ring bearer.
That's a whole. It's a hilarious story, actually. I think our judge was drunk.
Yeah, he yelled at me for some reason during their wedding.
You had an appearance of Howard the Duck, which actually he appeared in both movies, but. The first time I saw him, I was like, "Hey, that's Howard the Duck."
No one knew who he was. I mean, not many
he had
people.
An original movie, but it was pretty bad, so nobody wants to remember that.
That's true. Yeah. Apparently, I don't know if you get these stupid ads on Facebook and stuff, and then like, I keep getting this thing. It's like, there's a sex scene in this scene. That sex scene. There's like Howard the Duck, and have you seen this one and that one? I'm like, what? Facebook, what's going on now?
You had the Collector right here. I thought the whole purpose of this team is you got Drax is trying to go after Thanos because his family got killed. You got Gamora trying to kill his own father. He's like, I hate Thanos. I want to kill him. You got Groot and Rocket who are just like,
trying to steal shit.
We're just trying to steal and kill people, so why not? So
actually, they're trying to get the item and sell it. Like, it's just all about money, basically.
Yeah. So the only thing I forgot about was the villain.
Oh,
You know, we forgot the villain. I actually thought the villain was good. The villain had that massive, powerful hammer, which, to question it, is it heavier than Thor's hammer? Probably
Really?
not.
Well,
No.
okay. Thor's hammer is all about is are you one like chosen, like are you, I forgot, I don't know how to phrase it, I can't think right now, but Kim was saying they thought about the soundtrack after the movie, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's surprising. But I mean, they did a great job though. I mean,
If they decided to do that later, hey, props to them. They decided, you know what, let's throw some Michael Jackson and all. Pina Colada. If you guys have never heard that song's amazing. It's one of my favorite tracks. Where I won't get into that, but listen to the song and the story behind it.
alright.
Overall, yeah, it was a really good surprise. I love the movie, and there's nothing to hate about this movie. But hey, if you do remember the villain, just let me know, because I actually did like the villain. He had one of the gemstones, or yeah, he came to.
Yeah, that was the first one where they found out like they touched the gemstone. Usually it kills people, but Chris touched.
Star-Lord touched it,
Yeah, I see.
and then he didn't die right away. He didn't disintegrate like the girl who said, "I must touch it or must get rid of it," and just blows up. Which was pretty awesome, you know. This is one of the first stones you see, if I'm not mistaken, or the first stone.
Is it? No, it's not.
Which one's the other one?
Loki had the stone.
Did
He had one of the stones on the scepter.
If it was on part 2, that doesn't count because part 2 sucked.
No, Loki when he had the scepter.
On part 1?
Yeah, remember when he's like, oh, you know, he changed people to.
Oh, that's right, yeah. That was the second.
Was that the first Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first Avengers. Yeah.
Yeah. So, number 2 is actually Civil War 2016.
Yeah, actually, like
Captain America
we
Civil
just switched Guardians of the Galaxy and Civil War because Guardians of the Galaxy was number 2. For me, I can go either way as long as those two are in the top 3 because they were just together great movies. But Civil War, you have that. In the comics, you have that great big old fight. In the movie, you have that.
It's such a bloody battle, which it translated into the movie very well. The just bloody battle where you see them talking about how the law says you have to show who you are. Who cares? You're Spider-Man, aka who? We don't care the hero anymore. We care about who you are, and if something happens, we need to look for you.
Because God knows the villain's going to obey that law.
Because the government always wants to. Which in the comics, the villains go after the good guys. Are like, oh, we could kill them? Sweet. But you know what? I didn't know how they were going to do that in the movies because there's just a ridiculous amount of characters. But it's a very important movie because it shows the first appearance of Black Panther, the first appearance of Spider-Man, and...
Yeah, going back, comic bags, that's right. You know, they connect to Spider-Man Homecoming and everything like that.
Civil War.
It was the first appearance of that new Spider-Man, which everybody was looking forward to. And going back to Ken Loki, he had the Tesseract.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. That's
Which
right.
you see again in Ragnarok. But,
Yeah. You're right, Ken. And Comic Bags. Yeah, that was awesome where he's recording the battle he put the phone somewhere. And he's like, alright, oh my goodness, I'm in this battle. Oh, he's like this hyper child that's just all over the place.
yeah, he's like, my heroes, oh my god. Like, but what I love too is that was the first time Ant-Man went giant.
Oh my goodness.
Because they didn't show that in the first one. And so when they showed it in Civil War, I was like, yes, finally, he's not just shrinking. He went giant. Like
that was a little cheesy where some people thought, I could see where people might think that's dumb where you're like, he's giant, what do we have?
Oh, yeah.
We already busted out Spider-Man, what else do we have? And he's like, if I split in half, it's alright guys, just collect my body. So they're like, wait, what? We don't want
It's
to
like you have these two new heroes that were not so serious.
And all of a sudden, you see the Vision go through him like nothing. By the way, we forgot to mention the Vision and came out in Ultron. Age of Ultron?
Oh,
We're
yeah,
so sorry.
But I mean, yeah.
But when he goes to the Ant-Man's chest, he's like, oh my god!
Oh yeah, when the Ant-Man goes into his suit and starts disabling it, that was great. Like,
But you know, another thing that I thought was funny was, you know, like I said, once again, Spider-Man's a kid. He doesn't know his own strength. He doesn't know what he's capable of, and he tries to take away Captain America's shield. He's like, "Ugh," and Captain America says, "Come on, boy," and just yanks him down to.
But what threw him off when Bucky punched him, and Spider-Man just caught that fist like nothing.
Yeah.
Again, Spider-Man is strong. I honestly think he might be stronger than Captain America.
Yeah, but because he's still young,
but maybe
you can see where he's
young,
not.
I can see
He's
why
not
he's not.
as strong.
But
And-
comic book wise, I actually think he is stronger.
You know, I thought the adamantium metal was supposed to be the strongest, so I don't know. I guess he's stronger than that? Because he threw a clean punch and he just said.
He just caught it though. He didn't break the metal. So.
No, yeah, but the fact that he caught it,
Yeah.
you see him getting like troubles to like Falcon, and everybody's like, "Who's this kid?" Like,
Yeah.
but it's funny though when Ant-Man just kind of swats him away. No pun intended, but swats him away like a bug.
Basically.
The movie was awesome. You had the Vision and Scarlet Witch having that little relationship where they're kind of going against each other, and you see her just kind of like digging them down into the underground.
Yeah.
You see the first appearance of Hawkeye's family, where nobody knew about it. Everybody's kind of like, wait, what? And
Oh, when Bucky killed Tony's parents. Yeah.
So I want to talk about that too. That's one of the main reasons this movie's above a lot of them, especially like Black Panther, is when you see Black Panther's dad die, and all you see in the news is supposedly Bucky did it, Bucky this, Bucky that, Bucky's back to being villain, and Black Panther is just focused on being such a villain, not a villain, but he's all about revenge.
Yeah, that's it.
He is sucked into that, and I love that part where he's really into getting revenge. You see Baron Zemo, who's supposed to be the main villain, which I wish they could put some type of suit on him. He's awesome. He's from Inglourious Basterds. He's a sniper. If you guys haven't seen that movie,
That's a great movie. I recommend it.
Watch it. He's a sniper, killer, a villain again. But he's Baron Zemo. He has this genius plan where he's gonna overall just put Bucky against Iron Man. And at first, when Black Panther thinks that Bucky killed his parents, he is just focused on revenge. Says, I don't care. Everybody get the hell out of my way. I'm gonna kill Bucky. That's my goal, no matter what. Which it's not a superhero's rule. You're not supposed to kill. It's just to kill. You're supposed to apprehend somebody, arrest them, and so be it.
But then again, like Black Panther at this time, he's not part of the Avengers. He's not a superhero. He is all for Wakanda.
Yeah.
And they killed the king. Basically they killed their king altogether. So they killed the leader. So it's just happened. And again, it's his father. So he wants revenge. I can definitely see that. He's not a superhero. He don't give two shits about the Avengers or anything like that. It's all for him and his country and everything like that. So. I mean, because again, you have superheroes, they don't want to kill, they don't do that, whatever. It's more fun when they do, but I mean, like, it's...
One of my favorite scenes is when, that's when you have that whole Crossbones thing, a bunch of innocent people die, and they focus on that, like, hey, there's all this craziness going on, but we never stop to think, like, innocent people are dying and all this, and that's pretty awesome. Like, they actually focus on that story. You have this elevator scene with Tony Stark where the mom says, hey, my son was going to college, this and that. And he died. He died over you guys just battling over superhero and villain stupid stuff, which...
Yeah, I like how they threw the end, because most people overlook that. Again, it's like, superheroes, they cause a lot of collateral damage. They destroy shit. People don't always survive. But you don't hear about that. All you hear about is like, oh, they saved the day, they did this, but what about the people who got buried, Anything like that. Which again, we don't think about because we're all about story. But they threw that in there and it's true. You don't think about the normal Joe because what if this happened in real life? And great, you got superheroes saving us, but again, another...
a bunch of people dying.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, Iron Man saved us, but he actually hit a gas station and blew up about 30 people.
30 people died. They were just gonna steal some stuff, but not 30 people were getting it. All they wanted was money. just pretty hilarious. But well, in the movie, not in real, that would be awesome.
Not in real life, of course, but like.
So one thing, yeah, comic bags. I do want to touch on that, and that's the fact that when you see Baron Zemo go throughout his planets of success, where Tony Stark starts watching this video, and you see throughout the movie where the dad crashes, he gets killed, you don't know what happened, and Tony Stark finally starts watching, and it's Bucky. Bucky, you know, you have to think about it. He's not himself. He's just brainwashed in cold blood. You see the dad just kind of crawling on his knees and just shoots him straight on the chest, just cold blood. Kills I think he chokes the mom.
Did he choke the mom? I don't remember.
I can't remember if he chokes her or shoots her, but it's just horrific how he kills them. Like, he has no remorse whatsoever, but he's not all there. He's not there at all. And you see just Iron Man lose it, and the battle that happens right then and there is one of the most vicious battles I've ever seen.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you see it in the comics though. It's like 20 times bigger, but I mean like.
But when you see him tear Bucky's arm off, like, just starts beating the crap, you know, the scene where they're fighting against Iron Man, you see him throw his shield, he uses Bucky's arm, then.
Because it's all about that whole like, oh, but he was saying, he has no mind state. He doesn't remember. He's not doing it on his own free will.
Yeah.
But isn't he still accountable for it? I mean,
because
in the end, it's like, if like, oh, John killed my parents, but he was brainwashed. Is he still accountable for it? You know.
Here's the thing, I would be like Iron Man. Sadly, I would be such a hothead where I don't care if you were brainwashed or not. I will lose it, go nuts. Like, you killed my parents in cold blood, and I just watched the damn video.
So Ken was like, yeah, that's why Heroes like Wolverine has a huge fan base, lethal claws. Imagine when Marvel pulls him into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and has him clashing with the Avengers.
I cannot wait to see if Wolverine makes it into the Marvel Universe.
Hugh Jackman, he actually said he's done with the movies unless they put him with the Avengers. He'll come back. He actually said he'll come back, and I would love to see Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in the Avengers. Because he is part of the Avengers.
Hey, what's up, HME3? How are you doing, man?
Hey guys, hey, how's it going?
Matt the Irishman. I put the Irishman in there.
Let's see, comic bags. Man, I wish DC could make a great cinematic universe like Marvel, make good films. See, DC.
I think they're starting to kind of go the right direction.
They're getting better, but what I consider is Marvel has the movies. They're doing a great job. DC, as far as their animated movies, are killing Marvel. Like, DC animated movies are just great. I love them so much. But their cinematic movies are just a little under par compared to the Marvel. And it's true, if they stepped it up, because DC, they're nothing but gods.
Yeah.
I mean, they basically, most of the majority of them are nothing but gods. So it's kind of hard to make a movie where it's nothing but gods fighting. I mean, that's why when they had a comic before where it was Marvel versus DC, but it was all fan based, where the consumer got to vote who would win. Like, I think they had Storm beat Wonder Woman. Honestly, come on, Wonder Woman would beat the crap out of Storm, like, before she even got to do a lightning bolt or whatever. So I mean,
but that's a debate we could do on a different.
Exactly.
But just a quick side note. I know it's not about DC, but it's just like that now. If you guys want a really good DC animated film, I really recommend Mask of the Phantasm by the whole Batman. Just check it out. It's awesome. So,
I recommend any of them.
One last thing on Civil War I want to touch is, Black Panther at the end captures Baron Zemo. He's just chilling in the snow. I hope Baron Zemo comes back actually in the suit, because he never got killed. He just got arrested. And you see Black Panther kind of just chilling in the snow. He's like, this is not me. Like, this is not about revenge. Like, I'm supposed to just care about my Wakanda. I got so stuck into revenge that he was getting pulled into the same evil, which is kind of messed up because he did not help out Iron Man and Captain America. He just let them beat the shit out of each other. And I got goosebumps when I see Captain America just beat the crap out of Iron Man, get the shield, and just go boom. I was like, holy crap, he killed him. But then the camera pans back in and you see he just stuck in the snow and the concrete and just is like, that's it, no more. Like, this needs to end now. And you see the Avengers kind of broke off right there. That was the end of the Avengers, kind of, and somewhat.
Well, did they say that was it? They were just kind of breaking off.
Yeah, one team's getting chased, the other one's the good guys, part of the government.
Yeah, as Ken was saying, yeah, DC isn't relatable, which is true. Again, Marvel, we have more superheroes that, again, not gods. So I mean, you can relate a little more. They show their more human side. Comic bags, only DC animated film I've seen is Batman versus Vampire, or something like that. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't think so. But there was
check out Mask of the Phantasm.
Actually, there is a lot. There is a lot that's really good.
Which we could do another segment on DC animated movies because there are several great movies.
Yeah, like every time there's one coming out, I look forward to it a lot. And a lot of times, if you go to these comic book conventions, they have screenings of them, which is great. You see it for free. You go to like theater, at least the ones in California.
Yeah. So, number one. By now you kind of figured out what it's going to be.
He's going back on Batman. That basically made Batman a god. It's where...
they have in the comics they have made this kind of thing where it's the all-knowing Batman where he sits on his throne. I don't know if you read it from New 52 where he finds out where apparently there might be 3 Jokers. But...
Yeah, he was just telling me about that because I kind of stopped reading Batman too much. I mean... A lot of the comics I read now are more independent or more Image and Dark Horse and stuff like that, like new stories, because how they change, especially in the Marvel universe, how they change a lot of superheroes now, it's gotten on my nerves. Where I don't think they should change a superhero. I think they should
introduce new characters.
Yeah, introduce new ones. That's perfectly fine.
New characters.
But definitely don't change it. Like you were telling me about the female Thor, which I don't know the whole story about, but like...
This is Jane Foster, that's basically what it is.
But apparently it didn't go well, so what, they gave her cancer?
No, she had cancer already. But it's just every time she turned into Thor, her cancer advanced tremendously, which... I won't talk about that comic quite yet. We might talk about it later on. If you guys have read it, you know what happened in the end. But overall, I thought, maybe because I'm a Jason Aaron fan, I thought it was an overall good story.
Which again, Jason Aaron is one of our favorite writers.
Yeah, they didn't kill off Thor. Thor just didn't have his powers, but hey. So number 1, 2018 is Infinity War. I'll let you take off. Talk about it first.
We're still going off on Batman. I mean, Infinity War is where to start? Like, this introduces the big bad guy, like the main dude.
Dark Knight's Metal. I do agree. But read the New 52, Capullo and Scott Snyder. Great story. Especially, just the whole story. There's some parts where it might get a little boring. But Combags, if you read the Scott Snyder Capullo, which I don't know if you saw the video, I had a hit up a yard sale and picked up the first 22 issues that I was missing, and it's just an amazing story. Dark Knight's Metal is a whole different thing where I'm gonna introduce him to it. It's a fun story overall. I did like it. They introduced Joker that laughs.
Yeah, I look to him now basically for comic recommendations.
for new comics.
For new, like, DC maybe. Because again, I read a lot of comics, but I read the more independent new stories, not the well-known Marvel or DC as much anymore. I look for new stuff because I want just a good story going on. That's what I look for. Yeah. Going back to Infinity War though, first scene pissed me off. Okay, like again, going back on the fan of the Hulk. They made him such a little bitch throughout the whole movie. Oh god, it just got my nerves. Okay, I know Thanos, he had the power stone and everything like that, but the Hulk has gone toe to toe with Thanos several times, and I think he could take more than one hit to the fucking, excuse my language, more than one hit to the damn like shoulder and not drop down. Like, I was very disappointed in that little fight because I thought he would go out a little bit more. Because the Hulk's known, like, you hit him, he gets mad. Even in the comics, Thanos has quoted that he hates fighting the Hulk. He can beat the Hulk, definitely, but he hates fighting the Hulk. Just how strong he can get. It's more of a pain in the ass than anything. But he took the Hulk down so fast and so easy, it got, like, I think he heard me in the theater. I was like, what the fuck is this?
He was pissed.
I was.
He does not bite his tongue.
Like, it is a great movie, though. I love the movie. But the whole Hulk thing, I was very disappointed because all throughout the movie, the Hulk was being a brat. But again, we go back to making him as a kid again. He doesn't want to go out. Doesn't want to come out for some reason. I don't know if it's because he got beat or he's just being a salty little kid. But he doesn't want to come out anymore. What's up?
Colin Beck has not seen Infinity War. Colin Beck,
I'm
thank
so
you.
sorry.
Our thing is really slow, so if you did leave, thank you for joining us. I completely understand. You definitely have to watch it. The movie comes out tomorrow.
I know, Ken, exactly. Think of it coming out of Ragnarok, which I'm still salty about that. I was completely still salty about that, and I was like, but I understand. You're absolutely right. I gotta take that mentality about coming out of Thor Ragnarok and that he's like that. But in reality, though, when you look at the first Avenger movie,
Colin Beck didn't ruin anything. That's just a very, very little bit from the beginning.
Oh yeah, I didn't ruin anything. I just told you Hulk's a little bitch in the movie. That's about it.
By the way, congrats on getting issue number 1 for the Batman New 52. Read the run. Ken, I have not seen the Samurai Batman. I'm really interested in the movie, but I'm gonna wait a little bit till it goes down in price because I don't want to pay the $20.
The Samurai Batman?
Yeah.
I told him that's the animated one, right?
Yeah.
I have an issue because I don't like watching anime that's made out of CG. Because it's, anime has that fast paced action where it's unrealistic, but it makes it look good. CG slows it down.
Good.
It's not that great, because, it's half CG, it's anime, but it's just, it's not there for me.
Yeah, so, like I said, Colin Beck, I would definitely understand because we're going to go deep into this movie right now.
Yeah, but appreciate you stopping by, Colin Bags. Glad to have you on the stream.
So yeah, Infinity War, the beginning of the movie, it kind of sucks because, well, it sucks for people who, if they hated the first 2 Thors and refused to see part 3, you missed out a lot.
Yeah, because it tied in, completely. It went hand in hand.
It begins at the end of Thor 3, which if you have not seen it, you are in trouble. You're like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah, what is this ship going on? Why is he getting attacked? Why are they evacuating?
Which, I forget his name. I forget the character's name.
Who?
This is pretty much done. Idris Elba. I forget what character he plays, but at the beginning of the movie, you see him right away. He's already defeated, struggling.
The Gatekeeper?
The Gatekeeper, there you go.
Well, no, he has a different name. I forget.
I think they changed the name of the movie. That's why I can't remember. But, yeah, so forward this or don't watch this.
Yeah, okay, this is all spoilers.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that, but
he gets murdered in cold blood by Thanos. I mean, I love Idris Elba, so when I saw him die, I was like, no!
Yeah.
Right away. And what's crazy about it is that the killing doesn't stop in the beginning of the movie right away.
Thanks, Ken. So I was like, appreciate it, Ken.
Thank you. The beginning does not stop killing because when I got to the movie, the first time I went to watch it, I saw it twice in theaters. I got there a little bit late, and so I just saw Idris Elba getting killed, the Gatekeeper. And then all of a sudden you see Loki getting killed, and you're like, holy crap! They're all getting killed left and right. There were so many good things about this movie. Thanos. I was terrified about how Thanos is gonna look, especially it's gonna be all CG.
Well, I wasn't, because I saw a lot of, I guess, behind the scenes, or, you already see a little bit, you look online, you do research, you can see images and stuff like that. I knew he was gonna look pretty good,
It was a good body count.
No, but I mean, I knew he was gonna look good. The CG, they do an amazing job. I already knew that, Thanos was gonna look good, everything's gonna look great. I have no doubts about that in any of the Marvel movies. Because they do a great job on that.
At this point, I think they've earned our trust. For now.
Honestly, you have... My thing was, in Thor Ragnarok, when they did that wolf, fur is hard to do, to make realistic, and they did a great job.
They did.
I know, because I've done a lot of CG and special visual effects back in my day, and that's very hard to do to make realistic, and it worked together. So I know if they could do that, they could do a lot of stuff. So, but that whole scene, like we were just talking about before this, that like you don't understand that people didn't die. Not everybody died, like Valkyrie and everything like that, because you don't see, like if you don't notice, they're leaving the ship. They're evacuating before Thanos got there to murder them.
By the way, we just saw the channel. I forget the Loads of Comics. I believe that's the name, Comic Loads. I am so sorry, I forget your name, but they're the ones who said that if you buy the Infinity War, watch the commentators that are director's cut. They say Valkyrie didn't die, and I completely forgot about her because the movie starts off just
But you
all out action.
Basically, so much information to take in.
There's no
just
time
that
to think
first
about
like
Valkyrie.
5-10 minutes. Yeah, you're just stuck in. You're like, wow, people are dying. Everything's dying. What's going on?
They fixed that.
Thor got his ass kicked, and then thinks he can still beat Thanos. Okay.
The one thing that was one of my favorites, because the book is different. You just gotta know that the book is different. There's so many characters that there's just no way they're gonna keep up to.
Again, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you obviously can't go off the books anymore.
Yeah.
Like, even though you know the story of what's going to happen, I'm hoping they change it just slightly, because that's just how the Marvel Cinematic Universe is. You never can go off the books anymore, and it took me a minute to like get over that too, because like in earlier films, I was like, no, but in the book this happened.
Which,
I'm like, you know what? I just gotta go roll with it. It's entertaining.
If you're a hardcore, hardcore comic fan, I could see how you can't get past that. But at this point, I've realized, I love movies. I'm not gonna just judge it based on books. I'll enjoy my books, but I'll also enjoy my movies.
Exactly. It's pure entertainment. That's all it is. And it's a great movie.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna hate it just because the story's not, the same way as the book. So
one thing that I loved was
the shit was in 2 weeks.
It was.
That's why you think they all died.
The one thing that I really, really loved and I thought was interesting was the relationship between Thanos and Gamora.
Yeah, that was something you didn't think you would see.
Yeah. You actually felt like you see Gamora as a little child, and then he's showing this little piece, like this little interesting thing, like he's messing with it. Yeah,
this little interesting thing here, you can kill people
if you're
with this.
a little kid and you see something really bright red, colorful, you're like, oh, that's really shiny and nice.
And now walk with me as you people die.
Talking about the balance of power, the balance of how everything should be even, not uneven.
But yet he still turned her back as half her people died.
Yeah, he makes her look this way. He's like, no, my child, look this way. Like, I'm trying to show you here. Keep your attention on this side. As your whole family gets demolished. Maybe they are. Maybe they ignored the fact that there was other people on the other side of the ship, and they just focused on superheroes because Hulk comes out smashing and bashing until you don't realize that Thanos already has the Power Stone, just beats the living daylight.
Yeah, because of course the first line of defense, the only defense is gonna be like Hulk, Thor, Loki, all them. I'm sure.
So the tension goes.
I'm sure they told the Valkyrie and everything. Oh, evacuate the people. I'm just assuming they told them evacuate the people. We take care of Thanos, even though they got destroyed in the end. But going back on the whole relationship with Thanos and his daughter.
Once again, like this is a spoiler. Is when they're looking for the spirit or the soul stone. Soul stone. That was awesome. Red Skull. He said he was searching for it and he just got screwed over, cursed for life. I don't know if he was supposed to be dead or what the hell's going on there because he had like a.
No, isn't he some kind of keeper of it?
Yeah,
like he was the
protector.
Protector or something like that.
And you see Thanos, he asks him, like, well, how the hell did I get it? And he tells him, like, you have to sacrifice what you love the most. And you see these tears, even though CG, but you feel for him. He's like...
Yeah, like, you gotta kill your daughter.
Gamora starts laughing and like, ha ha ha, you deserve to, you don't get shit, you're not
like, no child, happy. You're going off this cliff.
And here's the interesting part, is because, Gamora says, no, I don't believe you. You don't love me.
Yeah.
And he says it at the beginning of the movie, or in that movie right there when he's about to sacrifice her. He's like, I sacrificed everything once. I'm not gonna do it again, which is kind of telling me that to keep Gamora happy, he decided like I'm not going with my plan anymore. I'm just gonna take care of this child of mine and make her as strong as I can, make her into basically a mini me.
Yeah, basically.
And you know, you kind of feel for him, like even though he is a villain, he has his moments where you're like, holy crap, like he actually feels bad for killing Gamora.
Like he's a villain that his theory makes sense in a way, whereas like you must take away, if you take away half the people, there won't be starvation, there won't be this going on and that, it'll even out. Which, of course, it makes sense. It's a horrible, logic. You don't want to kill anybody.
The way he thinks is not bad. It's not good, but
it's like, it makes sense. But at the same time, I don't want to kill anybody.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's
like
like
the world.
But again, if you're not the one dying, yeah, go for it. Like, whatever, Of course, if you have that mentality, yeah. But like, his theory definitely makes sense, and he even has shown that his theory is proven right because he's done it in the past. He's taken away, like I said, he killed half the planet. No one's starving. They're building their empire, their city back. They're doing everything. It's great again. But again, he killed half the population.
It's not so good.
So it's not so great. But like in his mind, it was a great ideal. It worked out. It's great. It worked. But half people died.
So I'm just gonna talk a little bit about them, and that's his henchmen, the 4 other villains, which I thought they were good. I thought they were impressive at the beginning, but the way they got killed off so easily at the end was a little cheap. I would have been fine with them surviving onto the second part of this movie.
What's his name? The one that controlled like Earth and matter and everything. I forget his name, but I think how he got killed off was alright because it was a fight in space. When they kicked him out, when they basically busted a hole in the ship and he flew out and froze and everything like that. I think that was cool. The other ones, okay, that's whatever.
Yeah.
But the first one, I love the CG when they did the Earth and everything like that. I'm just a big sucker for all that. But like his whole powers and everything.
Art.
Yeah. So like I thought how he died in that whole fight when Spider-Man stuck on the ship and everything like that. You're officially an Avenger now, blah blah blah. And then like I thought that was great. But yeah, when they fought the other ones, and, yeah.
I like that Thanos is a multi-dimensional villain and his motivation for the great good is well done. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Like, you could see it. He's passionate about the fact that he really believes that there needs to be balance. There can't be overpopulation.
He's just not out to kill. He's not like, I'm just going to kill these people because I want to kill these people. He's doing it for a purpose. He's like, lives must be sacrificed for the greater good.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's not the same, but the whole thing, it's like, well, the lives of many outweigh the lives of few, even though he's cut it in half.
Yeah.
So it's like that saying kind of relates, but kind of not, because he's
not supposed to cheer for him, but he's kind of do.
Definitely. The funny thing would happen if he snapped his fingers and he disappeared. Then we would have been like, ah.
Yeah. So, we talked about Thanos. Let's talk about the good guys.
Oh,
yeah, Tag Comics. I'm actually going tomorrow to my local Best Buy and just
picking it up,
splurging my money. If they have the steel case, I'm going for the steel case. Who am I kidding? I've seen it looks awesome. Sorry, you can't. Can't. Are you gonna pick it up tomorrow? It is tomorrow, right? Yeah. Tuesday, yeah. It comes up tomorrow. So, I thought the really cool thing about this, the heroes, was when they're first starting to meet up. It was awesome when you see some of the Guardians of the Galaxy characters meet up with Spider-Man, Doctor Strange.
Well, first they met up with Thor. They saw him and they rescued him. And I thought
he's drinking beer. Chugs is like, there's more. All right.
No, but that was funny when like Gamora was like, oh, his muscles are like metal and everything, and then like Chris Pratt, the Star-Lord, was getting all jealous. He was like, I have muscles too.
He's like, what are you talking about? This is my voice the whole time.
I know. Like, are you mocking me or are you mocking me?
Oh, Met cannot faint. Oh, I faint. Wait. I just realized. Hey, I would faint for this movie. I might just call out to watch it.
Mhm.
I will. I'll buy it, but I will not call out.
You call out enough.
You know, there's a Thor meeting and everything.
He talks Groot.
He talks Groot, which is pretty amazing. What I thought was hilarious was when he's like, "Hey, I'm Peter Parker. Oh, I'm Doctor Strange.
No.
Oh, I'm Spider-Man then."
Oh, you were using the other names. Okay, I'm Spider-Man. Like,
He doesn't realize this guy's. He used to be an actual doctor.
and his last name is Strange.
I thought that was hilarious.
That goes back to him just being a child and like not
When he
understanding.
starts talking about, "Hey, I'm Star-Lord." What? Wait, are you a villain or not? Like, he has who does he have? Drax?
No, yeah, I think one
He
of
has
them
like Drax like right here, and then he has Spider-Man that spider suit, which the what is it, the Iron suit or Iron Spider? That was really awesome when he rolls and then the little, you see the little spider legs just pop up to save him. I'm like, oh crap!
Even he was like, "Oh crap!"
I was like, oh.
You see his face, he's like, "What is this?" Like,
I thought that was really cool.
but the whole emotional part was like when Spider-Man was dying
Oh,
in Tony
man.
Stark's arms. And basically, he was like, "Oh, Papa." I'm dying now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's not Pinocchio.
So I just think of the old costume like, "Papa, please help me." It's okay, my child. Close your eyes.
It's cool because, you know, throughout the whole movie, you see Peter Parker just saying, yeah, no, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I'm here to help you.
He gets up there.
And Tony Stark tells him, like, this is a one-way ride. And he's like, no, man, we could do this. We could do this. And when he's finally disintegrating, you see him kind of like, he's like, I'm not ready. I'm just a kid. Like, you could see him freaking out, like, gasping. He's hyperventilating, but there's nothing you can do. You're disintegrating. You're dying.
And it was like, you feel that, like, because I look at it as, again, father-son moment.
Yeah.
And Tony Stark, he was really, like, in his eyes, he was like, why did I bring this kid into this?
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like, he didn't bring it in, so, you know, Peter
Which-
Parker, Spider-Man wanted to come in, but he's like, I should have.
Had he died, that would have been epic because you see him get stabbed right through the suit where Thanos gets like a drop of blood. And he's like, all of that for a drop of blood, huh? And just stabs him. I'm like, oh my god, he's about to die. I was just gripping my chair like, this is it. And he doesn't die. Like all this craziness. Star-Lord goes crazy because he finds out Gamora's dead, but she really is dead.
But, like, for him, they already say that's a normal human reaction.
It is.
I mean,
I'm not surprised.
He screwed everything
I
up.
thought I was like, you stupid Star-Lord, but I was like,
Like, everybody got mad
I
at
can
him,
see
but, like, it's a normal reaction. Like,
yeah. Tony and Drax had some of the best lines.
oh yeah, Drax.
I agree, man. Drax
Drax
is
hilarious.
hilarious.
I mean, like,
I've noticed that they kind of keep on, they dumb him down in part 2 a lot, but overall, he's a breath of fresh air.
yeah, because he's supposed to be some like tough dude, but like, yeah, the comedy they put into his character is just, I love it. Like,
Yeah.
especially the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when like
He's laughing nonstop.
he's especially when what's her name, Mantis like touches somebody and says something, he's just going off on it. Like,
apparently he only has stupid thoughts because she just starts laughing.
oh yeah, because she touched him and just started breaking out in laughter.
And then he touches, of course, Star-Lord says, you have a hard one for her. And there were a lot of great key moments with him where you get the best of everything with it. About the MC. I was amazed how they managed to cause the death. But yeah, you're right. Star-Lord caused the half of the death of the universe. He just, because of him, you see Spider-Man like, I got it.
He's like, don't do it.
He comes back, he's like, just beats the crap out of everybody. And it shows some of the best stuff of Marvel where there are so many characters. You think they cannot fit more characters, and they just somehow just fit more. And what's crazy is that they show enough time for each character. There's the parts where I wasn't the biggest fan of that little shield where Captain America had.
Oh, when they're like, get this man a shield. I'm like, that's not a shield.
That's a
fist weapon. Like right there. That's
you stab people with it, but that's it. But they showed that where you had Black Panther, Captain America,
Is he going faster than the other people?
You had Black Panther. You had a Thor in his own little thing with Rocket Raccoon, where that was hilarious.
Oh, I forgot the planet's name with the dwarf, whatever. When he was like making that
the new hammer.
The new hammer, yeah.
That was a great scene because only Thor would be able to do that, where he's able to hold it all together just enough to where they could build the hammer. And that leads us to the next part, which is where he stabs. Like, you see him this amazing scene where he's just coming down from the sky and hits Thanos right on the heart, like near the heart. And he tells him, like, you should have gone for the head.
Yep.
And just.
Yeah.
Which my wife did not see that the first time we saw it again. She was like, "Oh, he snapped his fingers." I was like, "Yeah."
Where were you the first time?
I was like, "It's okay, sorry." But you see him just like this.
Watch the movie.
And you see just, I saw so many people gasp. Only one guy laughed, where it was Black Panther. He picks up the girl and I think he says, we're not gonna die here," and just picks him. You're like, holy crap!
I think he told me the first time he saw someone in the theater, like, "No, he just made the movie."
It was a little kid. It was like, he had his little Black Panther saying, "No, Mama." I felt so bad. I never felt bad until that part. You see, Groot technically died twice already.
Yeah.
He died as an adult, and he died as a teenager.
And again, that whole with Rocket and Groot, as Groot was fading away, like
Stormbringer. It ends up being Beta Ray Bill's hammer.
Yeah, that's Beta Ray Bill. Yeah, that's the one Beta Ray Bill.
That's an awesome hammer, though.
But again, like Marvel Cinematic Universe, so the whole story is different. How
Hey, maybe they might introduce Beta Ray Bill.
Maybe.
That'd be awesome. But the whole face and thing, it'd be a little hard.
Because again, you gotta be worthy of carrying the hammer, and then when they find out that I think he fights Beta Ray Bill at first, and then he picks up his Thor's hammer, and he goes, "What? You can pick it up too?" And I think that's in the comics. Then they make one for him, another one, and give it to him.
Which,
like that.
By the way, I forgot if I saw it somewhere. I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere, where Groot is dying, disintegrating, and Rocket, you see him kind of like, no, like he looks so sad, and he says something like, no, and it's because when Groot speaks, apparently, I don't know if it's the director's say it or someone, he's saying like dad, reaching out for him like dad.
Oh, yeah.
Like he was a little brat, but overall he knows who his dad is. He knows he loves him, and he's reaching out for help, but there's nothing he could do.
Mm-hmm.
And the culminating end to the movie is you see Thanos. He's injured. He's like limping, and just sits there, stares into the sky, and just has this little smirk, like a smile, where you're like, this guy's still proud of what he did.
Yep. Because he basically accomplished his goal.
Yeah.
His overall goal it was the whole universe that got cut in half. It wasn't just the planet Earth.
I got chills when Groot makes. That was awesome when he just snaps it off and says, like, here's the. Well, he doesn't pick it up, but it just puts it on.
Well, yeah, because as soon as he touches it, it's still hot as hell.
Yeah.
He's burning himself, and then he had to cut it off.
That was so awesome.
Oh yeah.
There was a Gamora speech, where she's a little girl again. Apparently, she's not an Infinity Stone. They confirmed it. It's
just a dream.
It's just him tripping out.
Thanos is dreaming basically.
Yeah. And maybe he's dying. He's in a coma for all we know. And he's asking the girl little girl asks him was it all worth it? And he says yes, it was. Which leads me I cannot wait for next year, which part 2 comes out. By the way, for those which usually has not been through the comic book community, it has been through regular people that I know. They say they hate the ending. That's not an ending. That's a cliffhanger. That just lets you know there's going to be a part 2. That's not an ending to a movie. That's just to be continued. It's like Lord of the Rings. Nobody hated endings there. It was not an ending. It was a to be continued to part 3.
Oh, I like that. Some of the actors are in Game of Thrones.
Wait, which actors are in... Oh yeah, I actually have heard that some of them are in Game of Thrones.
I mean, it's all fantasy. So, I mean, it's going back, same with Thor Ragnarok, Hela was, she was like the elven princess in Lord of the Rings. I mean, you have these actors that are playing fantasy characters. How yeah, why not put them in these universes too? I think they do a great job.
Yeah. You know what?
Especially like Thor's universe is Norse gods. It's just it's like all same as like anything like Vikings and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, the movie had so much to talk about where we could just Infinity War itself. We could have a discussion about what the movie would have everything in it. You had the relationship of Star-Lord and Gamora. They finally kind of admit they're a couple. You had Spider-Man and Iron Man where you got the relationship. Actually, how can we forget? Yeah, how can we forget? It's Gamora and Nebula. They finally kind of realize like they're sisters. They get along. They know why they hate each other based on Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Didn't they kind of go to that point? Yeah, in
Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Like why Nebula hates
They
Gamora.
finally came together in that movie.
Which I won't ruin it for you, but if you have not read the Infinity War book, read it. And I won't go into spoilers. I'll just tell you to read it, just because there's a lot going on.
Oh yeah, the attack on the dwarf. Yeah, he was in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, that guy's in so many movies. The little guy, the dwarf.
Thank you, HME3.
HME3, yeah. Thank you for the support. This is our very first live stream, actually. This is actually his first time ever in front of the camera. Well, technically in my channel.
On his channel, yeah.
Yeah, so the movie was, to me, it was one of my favorite movies. Something that somebody talked about was the original Avengers actually survived, which is Captain America, Thor, Scarlet. I was gonna say Scarlett Johansson. Which, by the way, the Vision got killed viciously. That was really cool. The relationship between Scarlet Witch and Vision. I almost forgot about that. What do you guys think? Do you think that it's gonna be the White Vision now? Which I'm sure you know about that, right?
Not much, but I've heard.
I mean,
of it,
have you seen the covers where it's the West Coast Avengers? You see, it's the White Vision, I believe, or gray. It's the White Vision. But that was great.
But you like.
These are the 4 main survivors. Hawkeye does not show up.
Hawkeye's on his own little.
He's on a side adventure, which I think they talked about him in Ant-Man. Which, guys, don't tell me about it, please, because I'm waiting for it to come out.
Oh, did they? What movie was that where they showed him on a ranch by himself?
I think that was.
No, was that? No, that was.
Civil War.
Was it Civil War or Age of Ultron?
Civil War.
Okay.
Yeah, Civil War. Yeah, the casting was amazing. I mean, they couldn't have chosen somebody better. The end of the movie actually is when Nick Fury. So this is where he has an issue with it, but
Go on.
I'm still kind of debating. I'm still going to wait until the movie comes out for me to judge it, and that's where Nick Fury disintegrates. He dies, but he makes a final page to Miss Marvel. You see the little logo. My only question is to you guys: do you think Nova's gonna come out? Because they do talk about how Nova destroyed his planet, and even in the comics, out of that is how Nova comes out.
They did mention Nova Corp. Did they mention Nova Corp in the first Guardians of the Galaxy too?
Yeah. Overall, like the main character.
Overall, yeah, the main character. I know what you're saying, but Miss Marvel, the biggest thing I'm worried about is they're gonna finish this movie in Miss Marvel, and that will get on my nerves.
He doesn't want Miss Marvel to be the main character to destroy Thanos because.
I really don't, because I'm like, why would you have her? Sure, she's strong and everything like that, but like, I don't think she should be that one hero that destroys Thanos. Because they already showed that he's weaker now. We were just talking about like his gauntlet is weaker.
He's destroyed. If you didn't see it, it's charred.
He's damaged, but I mean like, the main heroes are still alive. I think they shouldn't just do it as her movie. Like, they have other movies coming out. I don't know which order they're coming out in, but I want to make sure that I don't want them to like, backtrack, whatever. You know.
Here's what I think. If you read the comics, is I definitely do think they didn't just show him for no reason. And
oh, go on. That was real.
And on Guardians of the Galaxy 2, you see that you see the first appearance of the Cocoon, where it's gonna be him. Where.
What is it?
Who's him?
Hmm?
I forgot. I blanked out right now.
Say that over.
Him, the little cocoon. You know, when Guardians of the Galaxy 2 at the end, where the girl's like, "You guys made a mockery out of me, so I created like a perfect being." He's a partner of Thanos in the comics. I am drawing such a blank right now, guys. If you guys know who he is, just let me know. I definitely do think he's gonna make a first appearance in that movie. I don't think Nova's gonna come out. I think Miss Marvel's gonna come out. I think if you have to add 2 space characters, it's gonna be Miss Marvel and him, which.
So we had Attack Comics. White Vision appears in West Coast Avengers. Trying to remember the number. He has a book.
Oh, okay.
Do you think Suri will revive Vision?
Maybe. You know what? You could see she had the schematics of. She was trying to like take it out with the whole. She was working as fast as she could. Maybe she did something where it was enough to where they could revive him as a White Vision.
You know what, maybe.
So I definitely do think they can bring him back. Tat, let me know what the issue number is.
Oh yeah.
I actually don't have the book.
Hawkeye, yeah, he's under house arrest. Then he was spending more time with his family or something like that too. Captain Marvel, we're saying Miss Marvel, huh?
Miss Marvel? Was it? I think Captain Marvel's dead though, isn't he? Like in the comics? Unless they decide to bring him back. No, but they're bringing back the girl, like Miss Marvel. Oh, yeah, that's true. She's gonna be Captain Marvel, and then Kamala Khan is Miss Marvel, right?
I think so.
There's so many different characters that just come out.
I was hoping that Adam Warlock.
There you go, Adam Warlock. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sat. I definitely think Adam Warlock will come out in the new comics. Because I don't believe you could just show him in the cocoon and then all of a sudden just forget about him in the rest of the movies. I do believe he's going to come back.
Yeah, but Tammy's good point. He doesn't think Nick knows of him, so that's why he paged Miss Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I could see that.
Yeah,
like,
that makes sense. You know.
But then again, you know, it's a brand new character. It's supposedly being developed.
Miss Marvel is Kamala Khan.
Yeah, Kamala Khan. There you go. Ken, thank you. Kamala Khan is Miss Marvel, and then you have Captain Marvel, where she didn't really change too much.
Marvel. Jesus Christ! Like,
we had the original one die of cancer. Just horrific,
yeah,
but a great story, and then you have her being the new Captain Marvel. Like I said, I do believe.
Go on.
I do believe Adam Warlock will make an appearance in the second part. I really hope, because he does seem like such a big character for a space movie. You're no longer dealing with just Earth. This is just a universe, a whole universe. And I think he should make an appearance. If it doesn't, depending on how good the movies, we'll see if I'm disappointed or
You know what?
we're just happy.
I think the next Avengers they will introduce, since half them died. I think they will introduce the new ones. I think a couple more will pop out. You know.
Yeah.
I think this is a great chance. I mean, because now they're not just before they had an introduction movie to most of them, but now I think they're just realizing, you know what, we could throw a cameo in with them, and then if we want to take off, we can do a whole movie with them. Like Spider-Man, they already had Homecoming coming out, but like they threw Spider-Man in Civil War first. Freeze. What happened?
Oh, Kevlar's going to be the key or face for replacing Captain America. Word on the street.
Okay.
So I understand, because I mean, these are actors; they're not actual comic book characters, so they can't stay around forever.
And I think Captain America, the actor of Captain America, you think he said that's his last one?
Avengers 4?
The last Avengers, I think that was his last one.
It would suck, just because, you know, if you guys have seen Captain America movies, they just keep on getting better and better and better, and I'm shocked at how good they just keep on getting.
Like I said, I'm not even a big fan of Captain America. Like, the comics, they're alright. They're okay for me. I'm not saying they're bad. You know, there's good ones, but, like, I'd rather read something else. But the movies, I love Captain America movies.
Yeah. I definitely think that, Adam Warlock will be coming out in the next phase. I think they're going to be focusing more on space or the whole universe overall. You have Nova, you have Captain Marvel. Hopefully Kamala Khan will make an appearance. Spider-Gwen. Definitely would love for her to come out just because
She's not gonna come out.
you can't keep on doing over and over and over. But
Spider-Pig.
the one thing I like about Spider-Pig, Spider-Hammer,
Spider-Ham, whatever he is called. He needs to come out first.
Spider-Ham just got offended. You can't keep on making the same story arc for Spider-Man, which is what I like about the new one. They didn't make the whole, oh, my parents died, let's start over the same story.
Yeah, you're right, Kim. Contracts are expiring, and that's like their way out in a way. Like they love the character. They had interviews, so they love the character, but the contract's out, and they feel like, you know what, I'm done with the character. They might want to do something else. You know, again, they're actors. They, maybe they don't want to be always on this, just a superhero.
Hey, Ken, I would actually be up for that movie because at first I was not happy when they made Miles Morales. I read the comic and I was like, okay, this is pretty good. It's a new character. It's not Spider-Man himself. They didn't say, oh, Spider-Man just turned to this other
Alright,
character.
Cat Comics, thanks for dropping by.
Hey, thanks, Zach. We're about to...
We're almost done here,
Yeah,
too.
we're about to finish it, too.
Yeah, Miles Morales, a live
Miles
action.
Morales would be fun. Spider-Gwen, just because it's a different universe. I don't know how they would introduce that whole separate universe.
Yeah, they would have to play around a little bit with
Yeah.
how they want to do that. 'Cause
But
they're trying to connect everything right now. So I don't
Yeah.
think they would want to do like a Spider-Gwen or anything because that would, I think, would contradict like everything that's going on in like the whole Avengers and everything.
But overall, you know what, guys? Just let us know what you think about our top 20. Whether you agree, disagree, or just don't care.
Yeah.
Whether you like comics more. I definitely think Avengers 4 is going to be amazing. I really hope it's amazing. The next thing we might do is it might be like a Fox top movies because there's only like 8, 9 of them. Maybe
Yeah,
10.
we could do that.
We could do like a top Fox movies, and then maybe we transition to like top DC animated movies, and then DC films, which is.
Yeah. You're right, Ken. Miles' uncle was in Homecoming.
He was.
Yeah.
He was the rapper.
Yeah. What was it like in a
Childish Gambino. He does say Miles, like, sorry Miles, I'm not gonna make it. And they admitted, they said, yeah, that we're talking about Miles Morales, which is.
But did he say Miles, or he said he has a nephew that lives in the city or something like that?
Yeah, but I think they mentioned the name Miles. Just this is who's taking over next, which is the new younger heroes, which is really cool.
Which of course it has the nephew. He has to be a kid because like Spider-Man's already a kid.
Yeah.
So like wait a few years before we
That's the question. Like who? They're always looking at who to recruit next as the actors because they have been nailing it. Miles Davis. No, Miles Morales. We're talking about Spider-Man, right? And yeah, I don't think we've checked on who's coming on next with the next movies. Oh. So yeah, one thing I definitely do want to do is just kind of binge watch them. Binge watch, who knows, maybe half a year from now it'll be 21, 22 movies straight. And see if I would feel different about it. If some of the older movies even hold up. If they don't, we don't know.
Jazz joke. Okay, that's why we didn't get it.
Oh, I was like Miles Davis. I was like, I think doesn't he play music? I wasn't 100% sure.
Literally.
Sorry about that. He was in Tomato. I was in Tomato. Who am I kidding? Where he's talking about Five Finger Death Punch.
We'll definitely do more streams.
Yeah, I definitely like this. It was fun.
If you guys got topics you want to talk to us about, because we're all, if you want to guys have a conversation with us, that's cool too. I mean, no problem.
I know this is a little bit late. Ken Morrissey, thank you so much for sticking it all the way through with us.
And thank you to everybody else who came by.
Yeah.
Hopefully
we're just stopping by.
This time we did it on his phone. We're trying to get where we can use my camera, so it's better quality and better sound too.
Yeah. And by winter, we'll definitely be using the special lights. It's just too hot right now to be using any special lighting.
And then by then you'll see a baby crying, or hear a baby crying
yeah,
in the background.
we will not be able to use this loud voice right now.
Hi guys, how you doing? Okay, so
we definitely want to talk about like whether it's comic book related anime movies, comics.
Western comic books, we love anime, we love we go to conventions a lot actually.
Non-stop.
Yeah, so I mean, we do video games, any kind of thing you guys want to talk about. This channel is been mostly for comic books. We might throw some anime in there too if you guys want.
Because it's comic book related.
Because whether it's manga or just anime in general, like we love all kinds of stuff like that. We are man children.
Yeah. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by. This is really awesome. Like our first live stream. Hopefully you guys, if you watch it, like I said, just leave a comment down below if you guys want us to do anything else, anything different, like different about comics, anime movies, DC. We have plenty to say about that, but
or even like just the off brands like Image, Dark Horse, stuff like that. Because like I said, I read more of that stuff now. So I mean, or if you even got recommendations from me, because I love a good story. I mean, like.
It's alright, guys. It was definitely fun. It was awesome. Showed you what an Irish car bomb is. If you're under 21, do not drink this.
Yeah.
So, until next time, guys, this is Comics Addiction.
I'm the Irishman, apparently.
Yeah, Matt the Irishman. And until next time.
Yeah, that means to shut it off.
That's right.
Or just gonna live stream the rest of his life.
How do I stop it?
Oh.
Later, Ken. We'll see you later, man.
See you, Ken. You know how to stop it?
I don't. X?
Ah, you fucking Legos!
End.